Hey, what's goody, Frye gang? Now, I'm a bit late covering this. I've known about it since it's happened, but there's been a very big leak in Splatoon 3 right now that has a lot of people losing their minds. It can mean multiple things. It's very confusing, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But the leak was provided here by Ash Binary, a very trusted source in the community, basically saying that we will be getting two brand new weapons in the next season, or maybe even the season after that. I'll go over that in a minute. The tweet you see here on screen said by names have been added for two new weapons different from the Splatana and Stringer class weapons. They are blank. They continue. The implication of the blank by names means that two new main weapons will appear in addition to the new Splatana and Stringer in Sizzle Season 2024. They might even appear after Sizzle Season. We don't know. Now, like they said here, this is not the new Stringer or Splatana that we've known about for a while. They have completely different by names, so these are two brand new weapons. Now, if you look in the replies, a lot of people are split between two things. Either these are two brand new weapons for already existing classes, or these are two brand new classes of weapons that aren't shooters, blasters, or anything like that. But there's also some people who think that we could be getting an extension, so one more season where these new weapons will be dropped at. And it's very confusing about all of this because it's dropping so close to the end of Splatoon 3's life cycle. Next season is the last season, so we're already getting a new Splatana, a new Stringer, and according to these leaks, two brand new weapons on top of that. So 4 whole new weapons in the very last season of Splatoon 3's lifespan. That doesn't really seem likely. It just seems kind of out of place and out of nowhere. So a lot of people think we will be getting a content extension. I am not getting my hopes up for that, as I don't really think that's going to happen. We already will be getting 8 second kits for next season. On top of that, 4 brand new weapons. That's kind of a lot for Nintendo to do in Splatoon 3, at least. We've never seen this much content in a season before. So there's a high chance that we will be getting one more extra season after this upcoming Sizzle season, but don't get your hopes up on that. Or Splatoon 3 very well could get a content extension. I mean, hell, Splatoon 2 was only planned to have 1 year of content, but the game was so popular that Nintendo extended it for a whole nother year. So Splatoon 2 got 2 years of content, 1 more year than it was originally supposed to have. But Splatoon 3, they kind of knew how popular it would be. Maybe they didn't expect it to blow up this much, but it already started off with 2 years of content to compensate for the popularity. So we might not get a content extension. At most, maybe a season or 2. I don't think we're going to get a whole year, but at the very, very most, we could get another season after this last season coming up next, which we will get the 2 new weapons in. And given the emphasis on the number 3 in this game, the fact that there are no third kits is kind of interesting. So they very well could do like 1 or 2, maybe 3 more seasons of just pumping out third kits. I highly doubt it, but it is very possible that we could get a content extension past what we were already promised, as they have done that in the past already. But who knows? Who knows? We might get a content extension, we might not. If we get it, great, I'd be happy, but I'm not expecting one at all. But that was basically the leak. We are getting 2 brand new weapons, possibly next season, along with the Stringer and Splatana. So 2 brand new weapons that aren't the Stringer or Splatana. They could either be from an existing class already, like a shooter, a brush, a blaster, roller, whatever, or they could be 2 brand new classes, which I don't think that one is very likely. adding 2 brand new classes in the last season of the game and having only those 2 weapons being the only weapons for those classes. Yeah, no. So the more probable route is that we will be getting 2 new, just brand new main weapons for already existing classes. Probably one of them is probably going to be shooters, since Nintendo really likes their shooters for some reason. But yeah, that was really about it. I got a big video planned. It might come out this week. I don't know. I haven't really been feeling the greatest mentally, but the content doesn't stop. All right. I think it's a worthy sacrifice. Y'all get content, and yeah, that's really it. But big video coming out this week, maybe, if not next week. Just you'll know when you see it. But that's really about it. So see you next mission and play some goddamn Splatty.